the value is in teaching people how to ask the questions to get to the answers that they want.
Aye.
Not just learning formulaic.
Aye. Aye.
Yeah. So if we're educating our people to be able to think critically about any subject that takes their interest or whatever, that there is much more valuable than rote learning, for example.
Aye. I think so. I think rote learning is also helpful though.
Yeah.
I think that builds your brain and your ability to remember things in a really useful way. Yeah. And again, I think they're just balance.
Balance.
It's just about balance. Yeah. The middle way.
Balance, it's good.
And there's always the thing with things evolve, but the way that we teach doesn't evolve. You have the classroom, you have the person at the front,
Yeah.
and then you have a lot of people looking at the teacher, whoever is there, whoever retains that knowledge and the power.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? I just I'm like, they sound like philosophical questions, you know, like it's hard to say that they're right or wrong, that are right or wrong answers, because at the end of the day, it's how that person at the front is dealing with those people, you know, like is the teacher seeing the students as people with personalities who know things that the teacher doesn't know? Is he opening you know, like, but then there's the power trip as well, because some teachers are very tough, you know, like, so what do you guys think about the format, the good old classroom format that we still operate in?
I think it's a philosophical question, but I also think it's a pedagogical question as well. So about the philosophical question, what is it that we can know about teaching? And the pedagogical question, how is it that we can teach this thing? And so I think you know, I reckon, and this is just my reckon here, that the education system in New Zealand takes a bit of a hard rap. I think there are certainly ways in that field that need to be addressed and changed and upskilled and all the rest of it. But I also think that there's plenty of teachers at all different levels, from preschool to playgroup to tertiary level, to industry level, where the teachers are very motivated to find the best way to communicate with their students and to find the way that flipped classrooms, for example, and to allow like acknowledgement of neurodiversity and neurodiverse ways of learning that become much more inclusive. And that, I think, is a good thing. So I'm not going to bag the teachers.
No. Hard job. What do you think, bro? How long have you been teaching for?
So this is my first year teaching. So I've been teaching 7 months now, and studying my teaching alongside while I go out and practice. So I'm being trained in discursive practice. When my mentors are coming, they're looking to see that I'm not standing at the front of the thing the whole time going because this isn't effective teaching. The way we are being trained to teach at Ako Matatupu, Teach First New Zealand, is that what works for Māori works for everyone. And what works for Māori is not standing at the front and going ra-ta-ra-ta-ra, you guys go do da-da-da-da-da. We are being trained to encourage discussion and facilitate a family-like environment, in which, through the use of high expectations, well-formed classroom things that you do each day, we are able to create a collaborative learning environment.
And so relational.
Yeah. So we work from the book Teaching to the Northeast, where the Northeast is highly effective pedagogy meets highly effective relationship building. I found teaching to the east, building those relationships, easier than pedagogy. Actually being able to put frameworks in place that, for one, gets students out of their comfort zone so they actually have discussions in a maths room, get people interested enough to want to participate in the lesson without, I don't want to rely on shut up every 5 seconds, shut up and listen. I want you to come to my class and be interested enough to engage by your own energy. And so I don't quite know. I often find myself at the front when I'm teaching a topic. I don't often find that I'm getting much discourse. I often find that I'm teaching it and then we're practicing it. And during that practice, that's when I'll go around the classroom and I'll work with each student individually with the time that we get.